Guys, summer's almost over and there's work to be done before winter arrives. Allow our good friends at Willie Gardens to help you out with all your outside weatherization needs. No job too big, too small. They've been helping and serving our area for over a decade. Need a road plowed or maybe your business parking lot? Let them help. Don't get stuck inside during the winter months. Give them a call at 606-344-8790. Located at 511 South Main Street, Corbin, Kentucky, Sugar Booger's Custom Cakes has been bringing delicious treats to the Tri-County area for over a decade. Whether it be a cupcake, cookie, cake pop, brownie, or a signature one-of-a-kind custom cake that will be the star of any event, Sugar Boogers has you covered. Easy online ordering with polite, knowledgeable staff guaranteed to make each experience easy and stress-free. Go check them out on Facebook or give them a call for a free estimate. Sugar Boogers Custom Cakes for all occasions, 606-344-6595.
Are you a jerky jerk?
Honey, can you take dinner out of the oven?
Yeah, no problem.
RJ's Beef Jerky. Real jerky for real jerky jerks.
Honey, I think it's overcooked.
Kick off your boots, come gather round. We're digging up secrets that can't stay down. Bigfoot's out there in the midnight air. Aliens watching from who knows where. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, CIA. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. From small town whispers to city lights, we're hunting the truth in the dead of night. Conspiracies spin and the rumors fly. Country Cupid is gonna tell you why. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, secrets to break. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. Footsteps in the woods, lights in the sky. Some call it crazy, we just ask why. Laugh if you wanna, but you just might see there's more to the world than they want it to be. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, secrets to break. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. Truth or a tale, come and see. We're gonna have some fun, y'all.
In a world where feelings are protected and men have traded big, beautiful beards for man purses and man buns, comes to you a podcast you always wanted and never knew you needed. A podcast where feelings are left at the door and conversations happen unfiltered and no sugarcoating.
No sugar coating.
What is going on Facebook, YouTube, whatever platform you're watching this on tonight? We're so glad that you tuned in with us. We're kind of missing our Ronnie Bright, the jerkiest jerk of all jerky jerks.
Yeah. But, you know, kids come first.
Yeah.
He had to take care of his kids tonight, so kudos to him.
So we're bringing it back to you kind of old style.
That's right. Starting off, we have started announcing our Thanksgiving giveaway, and I'm telling you what, it has blown up so far. We're trying to reach 25 families, and if we just accepted every name that we got today, we'd already have it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, there's a lot of people scared right now.
Yes.
This is a really good conversation to have to kind of start what we're doing. There's a lot of people scared. Government shutdown, all the SNAP benefits, EBT benefits, right now on the government website will not be sent in November.
No.
Which is very scary for families that are just trying to get through 1 month to the next, especially when you include a holiday that's about food.
But it's just weird that it happens right when your biggest holidays are here.
Or election day, no big deal.
Maybe, yeah. Possibly. Could
A
be.
lot of elections around the corner right now.
Yeah, but that's that's for Senates and stuff, ain't it? Yeah. No? Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on, but it's really scary. When we brought this up to you guys, that we were doing this, we had no idea, obviously, that there'd be any kind of shutdown, and maybe there's more need than 25 families. I mean, I don't know. I know that just today we announced that we would start selecting, because we'd really like to have this wrapped up by November 1st. That way we already have all that taken care of, and we can move right into our Operation Save Christmas,
Yeah.
where we can start, collecting stuff for kids that won't have any Christmas gifts.
And everybody needs help right now. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it's not limited to the people that don't have It's
No.
not limited to people that have a tough life. Right now, they're federal employees at the prisons, not making money.
And that's why there's a lot of people that's wrote me personally, and I told them, I was like, look, I know this time, especially with the government shutdown, has affected a lot of people, and then the fact that a lot of families ain't getting food stamps starting next month. I said we really understand that there is a lot in need right now, so we're going to not try to be too picky. But there is still a lot of families out there that have full-time jobs, and they still bring in an income every week or every 2 weeks or whatever. So
I'm just speaking on my own perspective. Having it tough is different than not having it at all.
exactly.
I would feel horrible if I took from somebody else that really needed.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just kind of where I stand at. I try my best to get by and do things on my own, and not saying that people don't. I'm just saying that there are people that can't do any better, and there are people that are having it hard. And there's a separation between the two.
There is, and I know a lot of times it makes me feel kind of like a douchebag when I can tell that separation on certain people, and I'm like, I don't flat tell them they don't fit the bill, but I kind of stop writing them too,
Well, and obviously, we've mentioned it several other times. The Bobby Joe motto for Thanksgiving turkey give out. You got to weed through the greedy to feed the needy.
Yep.
And I don't believe that this is a case of greedy people, especially with everybody hurting right now. That's what makes this so unique, is everybody
Yeah.
is hurting right now.
Yeah. So
Economies are hurting right now. We have, a lot of the people that work in the federal prisons that live around here, and them not shopping locally or whatever hurts the business owners. And it's not because they don't want it; it's because they don't have a paycheck. It's a different circumstance. A lot of people are in need right now.
yes, a lot of people are. So with that being said, we are still looking for names. We've not really officially wrote any names down yet. We're just gathering names and addresses as of now. So everybody that's currently watching, if you know some families that are in need, send us a private message with their names and addresses and stuff. Help us gather these families, so that way when it comes time to disperse all these meals out, we're ready to rock and roll.
And guys, we want to help as many as we can. 25 was kind of the cutoff that we had before we knew what was going on. But that doesn't mean that if we get, a bunch of donors that we can't go above that. We haven't really talked about that, but I mean, if there are a bunch of people that sign on and be like, hey, listen, I'd love to help that cause, and then maybe we can extend their parameters a little bit. And a lot of it is weeding through things. There's been a viral Aldi's commercial or ad being passed around right now where you get a whole Thanksgiving meal for $40.
Yeah. Well, it definitely won't feed more
That's
than...
not true.
Yeah. One person could eat very well off that. One person.
When we looked into it, because we were putting our cards together to kind of see what kind of money we were needing to raise, what we would have left over, everything that we could do. And all this thing is for a 3-pound turkey breast. It's not a turkey.
No, it's not a turkey at all. It's just, but their picture, their picture has a whole turkey on it.
Yeah.
But then you read beside it, it's a 3-pound turkey breast.
Yeah, and it was pretty expensive turkey breast, actually, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So
you can probably go to Arby's and get the same thing cheaper.
But so I mean, there are a lot of ads out there that are misleading, and we've had them sent to us, and we're getting through that. Ultimately, I think that we'll probably end up doing Sam's Club or something like that.
Well, Sam's Club, like me and Jessica was talking about, Aldi's, you're going to get a regular size can. Sam's Clubs are bigger, and they come in 2 and 3 packs.
When Jericho did this last year, him and Jessica, they found probably the best direction you can go, because obviously they did all their research and what they needed. And guys, it's more than a turkey and cranberry sauce. There's butter, there's pans to cook turkeys in, there's pans for cakes. I mean, there's more to it than just thinking that or just assuming that somebody can cook these things once they receive them.
Yeah. So we're trying to
make it
to where you don't have to cook so much, and you're not going to have to go out there and buy additional things to be able to cook this stuff.
That's what I was getting at. That everything that you need to prepare the food that you are given to you comes with. That there'll be butter for the turkey, there'll be butter for the potatoes, there'll be a pan for the turkey, there'll be a pan for the pie.
Yes. Actually, the pies will already be made and in pans. So that takes that out. All you got to do is throw it in the oven, heat it up, you're good to go.
But trying to, because again, for helping people that are having it tough, then we want to try to be a blessing and not be like, well, I have this big old turkey, but I don't have nothing to cook it in.
Yeah. I actually had one lady reach out to me today. I guess she does a lot with homeless. And she's like, I have 2 separate clients that could really use these dinners, but they have no electricity. Are you cooking the meals too? I'm like, no, unfortunately, we're not cooking them. They will have to have some source of,
Right.
Way to heat the turkey up and this and that. I said, but if you know anybody else, gladly send them my way that has electricity.
Right. Well, and maybe that's the next avenue to go, that maybe we can. Nathan Brown actually reached out to us and offered to do the cooking and the packaging for these meals. And because I think that maybe he may be doing something on Thanksgiving. And maybe if our fundraising efforts are fantastic, then maybe we can get a couple vouchers for some of those people that they can maybe stop in John Evan Jack's or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Get a hot meal.
Even last year, past the 8 families that we done last year, there was probably 5 or 10 families that I gave Huddle House gift certificates to. The Huddle House gave me a bunch of gift certificates. Said, here, give them these. If they show up with this, they get to eat for free.
So I mean, we're trying to do our best, not to only do a really good Thanksgiving, but also an Operation Save Christmas.
Yeah. A lot of work's in right now, and hopefully it's a phenomenal success.
But again, a lot of people are hurting right now, and I just really hate that everything is contingent on politics. You know, there should be something or a rule set aside that this money is allocated regardless of whether or not we can get along. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, what's irritating me, because I've been watching it a lot too. Like Donald Trump, there at first was trying to get it to where, you know, the military and stuff can continue getting paid, and the Democrats, and I'm not trying to pick sides here, and I don't want nobody to get mad at me, but it is 100% the Democrats. They're like, no, you know, if you will give money to the immigrants, then we'll give money to the military. Like they're trying to hold our troops hostage or something. It's just aggravating. Why can't?
I mean, you almost got to be a law professor to understand all the stuff that everybody's trying to roll up into these bills. I mean, there is a lot of pushback from the Democrats. There's things that are in the Republican bill that they don't want to deal with, and things, and vice versa. You know, I know immigration is the thing, the talking point that everybody has right now with the Democrat bill. But there was something else that I was listening to earlier, that if they agreed to do it, then it would put this person in charge of this department. If this person was in charge of this department, then they would start hacking up the department and all kinds of stuff. Like, there's all kinds of red tape going on right now.
It's division is all it is. And our government.
They are holding everyone hostage. That's what brother said.
Yeah. It's just division. No one can get along. Everybody wants power, but no one wants to stake claim, I guess. It's aggravating.
Well, I found it amazing how far we continue to let people push. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the COVID thing was, everybody stayed home, nobody come out, all this other stuff, and everybody's like, okay.
You know what aggravates me? You know, they say America is one of the greatest countries in the world. You know, Dubai is like the richest city in the world. You know what their taxes are?
No.
All right. So I'm gonna let you guess. If you made $1 million in Dubai, what's your bring home? Guess what your bring home would be?
400,000.
No. Off of $1 million, you only pay $34 in taxes. Across the board, that's it, $34.
Somebody fact check that.
Yeah, fact check it, because I'm pretty sure I'm correct on that. But that's why it's also one of the most peaceful cities in the world, and everybody gets along. Everybody's rich. Everybody gets along. It's super clean. Everybody picks up after themselves and stuff. But that's when you come here, everybody's so money greedy, hungry, and you know, it's just aggravating. Also, they refer to each other as bad actors. Who does?
Congress and Senate.
Oh yeah, because they are. They're horrible actors. Congress, Senate, all of them, they're horrible actors.
So there are talks that Trump has said that he had a clean bill of health. His MRIs were perfect, and that he may decide to run for a third term.
Trump?
Yeah, that's today's news.
Is he going to pass it where he can somehow or something?
I don't know if they have a loophole in there where it's got to be consecutive terms that you have to serve. I don't know. But I think Steve Bannon was on a podcast yesterday and had said it, that they were looking in ways to do it.
Would he'd be the first one to ever run 3 terms? And
No, FDR won like 4 times. After FDR won like the 4th time president, he's like, nah, people shouldn't run this much. Isn't it crazy that the guy that won 4 times says, all right, nobody after me can win more than 2?
Yeah. Well, so why won't they do that with the Senate and Congress and everything.
They should. I believe we all say, consecutive terms. Actually, you can. It's about 2 consecutive terms.
He had a break. Yeah, he did. He did have a break. So maybe he could run for a 3rd time.
I don't know. I don't know
If it's consecutive terms.
if that's the fact, or if is it just 2 and you're done. Because I mean, this might get Obama back out of retirement.
I don't know. Obama's in some deep crap right now. I don't know.
Might get Obama out of retirement. They need to do single votes. Just can we pay our soldier? Yes or no? Yeah, I agree. Should be just very simple
Yeah.
votes instead of trying to roll everything up into a.
No, it's. I don't know why they're pushing the immigrants so hard. It's like you give all of our immigrants all this trillions of dollars and free food stamps and free Medicare and all this and that, and then we'll pay the soldiers. Like,
That's crazy, right?
why are they so like toward the immigrants and not their actual citizens?
What burns me up, man. Like I said, I've thought about this all day. I was talking to Leanne, and huge shout out to Chelsea's Creations in Williamsburg. She's a bakery, and she's offering to make cakes for kids that won't have cakes for their birthdays.
Awesome.
Because a lot of kids get the Kroger or Walmart cakes that are EBT cakes.
Yes, that is awesome.
And a huge shout out to her in Williamsburg. I believe that's something Leanne and I are going to want to do here. We kind of want to see before we make a big post about it, because I believe initially we were just going to help her do that. But again, she's in Williamsburg, and I wanted to maybe bring it
To Corbin.
to our people too, in
Yeah.
Corbin. That's not finalized, but it's been talked about. I just want to give Chelsea's Creations a big shout out for what she's trying to do for her community.
Yeah. And it's good to see that other local businesses are trying to step up during this time.
Well, man, it comes back to you tenfold. It always comes back to you. It may not be the same person, but I really believe that God rewards people that try to look out for other people.
Yeah.
So huge shout out to her and what she's doing in Williamsburg. Hopefully that's something that we can make work here.
I mean, the way I look at it, like me and you, we're not like living large or anything like that, but we're
I don't
trying
know
to.
the last time you stepped on a scale, bro, but I've been living large since the 3rd grade.
I'm still large, but I'm not living large.
I'm living large since the
But-
3rd grade.
But here we are still trying to put others above ourselves, even when we're struggling too.
Dude, I got a busted van and a 15-year-old RAV4 I drive around.
Yeah, see, perfect example. But that just shows, like, no matter what situation you're in or who you are, you can still help. I don't know in what capacity, but you can still help.
And we've invited everyone that did donate to come out and pass out turkeys.
Yeah.
I'd love for people to get to see where it goes. Like Jericho and I can tell you stories of us passing out turkeys last year. I can tell you that we ran up on one dope farm.
I love that. Like I got excited.
It was on Route 6. Okay, I don't care. It was on Route 6. Right after I guess there's a garage. It used to be Electric Gray's garage on the left.
And it was all grown up too.
It was grown up. We drove up through there because we got an address.
And the GPS, no, that's the GPS took us there. Okay, there was no we got wrong turned or anything. The GPS took us straight to that driveway.
We get up the hill. And Jericho throws his head out the window and he's like, "Hey, is Thelma here?" That wasn't her name. I'm just saying Thelma, but it was a lady's name. And the guy has a gun in his hand. It looks like a 50 cal.
With a scope on it.
With a scope on it. I mean, this handgun, was this big. With a scope on it.
Yeah, and these two boys, Paul and Bobby Joe, was like, we gotta go, and I'm like, no, let me talk to this guy.
I mean, obviously that wasn't a shining moment, but it was made for a really good story, and that's factual. That's 100% factual. That happened. But then there were, like I said, there was a home downtown Corbin that had a family with a bunch of kids that were super appreciative. There was another home, the home that we were actually looking for, was way up on this mountain around a bunch of other abandoned homes.
Well, that was the home we was originally looking for.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, that was the home we was originally looking for. And oddly, that old driveway had the same road name as the road we was looking for originally. But that guy tickled me too. I mean, again, this is a great story though. Like, this family needed it. I called this guy. I was trying my best to not have to call these people. I wanted to surprise them the best I could.
Here we are with Thanksgiving.
Yeah, here we are with Thanksgiving. So, after having a big giant gun pointed at stuff, I'm like, okay, guys, we're going to have to call these people. So I call him. He answers, and he's like, oh, yeah, I know where you're at. Just drive on down a little bit. He said, I'll meet you at the bottom of the hill. He said it like he was going to drive to the bottom of the hill and meet
Or
us.
that the bottom of the hill wasn't far.
Yeah, or that it wasn't far. We get there. We finally find it. We drive all the way up this mountain.
Probably a quarter of a mile.
And we meet him right at the tip of it. Like he had just started walking down or something.
And he was walking down to pick up every bit of 50 pounds worth of Thanksgiving dinner by himself.
And he's going to carry it back. I was like, it's a good thing we met him at the top of the hill.
Yeah, we didn't wait for him at the bottom.
No.
However, we would have just told him to get back to the truck and give him a ride at the top.
Yeah.
If that was the case. But
that was still a good one. And that family you're talking about is just right here. The one with all the kids.
I wasn't trying to say anything about where they were.
Oh, I didn't know if you remembered.
I did. Yeah, that's why I mentioned them.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you
I
remembered.
said right downtown.
I didn't know if you remember exactly where.
Yeah, I do. Also, we were able to bring my cousin Michael Thanksgiving dinner.
Yes. And he was amazed with it too. I still remember the look on his face.
He asked me to go get Bobby Joe and Jericho because at the time he was in a wheelchair. You remember that?
Yes,
And
I
he
do.
goes, I want to shake their hands and thank them for bringing us this Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, I can't tell you how appreciative he and that family were to get that.
Even the kids there at that house.
Yeah.
They was plumb ecstatic.
So Michael, Jericho and Bobby Joe went up there, shook his hand. He told him how much he appreciated it, and it was a miracle to them. It meant a lot to me that they would do that, and I don't remember how that happened. I think that we had got a bad lead, and it was all the way in Livingston.
Yeah, East Bernstein actually.
And we're like, you know what? We know anybody on the way? And I'm like, actually, I do.
No, I remember that. That's exactly how it come about. He was like, man, if you just really don't care, I do know a family I could take in there right now. I was like, we're already in the truck. Let's go.
Yeah. So it means a lot to a lot of folks. Tough time for our country. Tough time for the people in it. Maybe not such a tough time for the country, but certainly the people are having a tough time. Charles Puckett. I remember Paul's dad carried groceries 3 miles after stuck in a snowstorm to my sister who had 3 kids that was trapped. That's a real deal.
Yeah, that's really. And Charles too. We did employ a new guy, the Bigfoot that you was talking about. He will be here Friday. So everybody that's listening right now, Bigfoot will be here at Sugar Boogers Friday during Boo on Main.
There will be no live show on Friday.
No, there will. Yeah, we have it pre-recorded already. So the podcast is going to still go on, but it's going to be a pre-recording with
Knoxville the Animal Show.
Dickerson, Larry Dickerson.
Larry Dickerson.
Yeah, Larry Dickerson was our guest. So Larry Dickerson will be on Friday on the pre-recording. While that's going on, I will be here. Bigfoot will be here. And
Ronnie will be here.
yeah, Ronnie's going to be here. Ronnie said he's going to be here between 4 and 5. And he is giving away beef jerky to the winner of his little costume contest. So I guess whoever he deems was the best costume gets free jerky.
Now, guys, if you didn't hear or you didn't see that post, what he's referring to is all of you that are doing the Boo on Main, that are dressing up. Please come by the bakery, come by the podcast. Let us get a picture of you. And we're going to let our audience vote on the best costume. Is the way I understood it.
Okay, yeah. He's an animal. Bigfoot is an animal. He's a party.
I want to party with that guy.
Yeah, Bigfoot is a party freak. Okay, so you gonna come down here, you best get your groove on.
Now, I was talking to one of these guys at the barber shop. I got a haircut today. Because actually the cousin I mentioned that we did the Thanksgiving thing passed away a couple days ago. But I was talking to the barber, and he said that they hand out over 2,500 pieces of candy on Boo on Main.
But you really think about it? That's not many.
2,500 single pieces of, they said they only give one piece of candy.
Oh.
And they run out after 2,500 pieces of candy.
Oh, I was thinking like, here's a handful, here's a handful. So
No.
I was like, oh, that's really not many,
No.
Wow.
No, he goes, Paul, we never have enough to last.
I mean, are they at least family-sized pieces?
What do you mean?
Or is it one of them little like?
What is it? It's 2,500
Yeah,
of them.
that's a lot of kids.
You know?
That's a lot
That's
of
a
kids.
lot of people walking by your door.
That is.
He's like, Paul, have you guys got your candy yet? And I was like, no.
Not 2,500 pieces.
No, I wasn't prepared for that.
No.
I'm going to break up Smarties, man. I'm going to take them out of the little cellophane and give them one Smartie at a time.
I'm gonna try to get a bag. Candy's expensive now, man.
2,500 pieces.
Yeah, candy is very expensive. Here we go. If anybody wants to donate bags of candy for Friday to allow Ronnie Bright and Sasquatch, passing out candy, that would be greatly appreciated. You could just drop it off here at the bakery. Just go to your local dollar store and buy a big bag of candy, and please bring it here. So that way we can have fun.
But yeah, there's 2,500 pieces of candy, and still ran out. So they would come in their shop and lock the door when they ran out of candy.
God, you talking about a forearm workout? Here's a piece. Here's a piece.
It's wild. I love Halloween. I've not got to enjoy it this year. I really try to soak it all up, watch the scary movies, go to the haunted houses and stuff like that. But I'm not going to get to this year.
Well, guys, if you come to my house, Halloween's already over. My wife's already got the Christmas tree up, got Christmas decorations out, all the Halloween stuff and Thanksgiving stuff and everything's already put away. So what kind of mood you get in? You're sitting there in the living room or whatever trying to watch a good Halloween movie while you've got all these Christmas lights and stuff going on around you. You're like, man, it's really put you in the mood.
Dude, I tell you, I've been listening to Christmas music here lately.
I have too. I've been listening to Christmas because I love it. Like Mariah Carey and stuff. God.
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lean's like, oh, Paul. It's like I've already kind of given up on Halloween myself. I just kind of moved that to the side. Did I tell everybody what we were all being for Halloween?
You
on
did.
The last show?
Yeah, you did that last show. I can't remember. You ain't doing the Family Adams, are you?
No, we're doing Willy Wonka.
Yeah, that's what it was, Willy Wonka. And you're Charlie, all grown
Fat
up.
Charlie.
Yeah, you're Charlie, all grown up. after working, 25 years in the chocolate factory, kind of adds to you.
Puts it on you.
Yeah. Matter of fact, he's taste testing one of the new chocolate bars right now.
One of the new cookies right now. And it's amazing.
Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to try to just make our own little golden ticket up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds like could be one. No way at dark on Halloween. Let me tell you what happened to Jericho. Jericho should be sharing this story. But a couple nights ago, he had a creepy video of somebody going through his yard.
Yeah, so it was at 11:22. And everybody in my house is fast asleep. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Everybody fast asleep.
Yeah.
My wife wakes me up at 1 o'clock, and she hits me in the head, says, "Look at this." So I startle. I'm trying to adjust my eyes because that bright phone is in my face, and I'm like, "What is this?" So if my eyes finally adjust, and I'm watching it, and this boy was really tall. Okay, so she's like, "Oh, that's some young boy." And I'm like, "No, that guy's pretty tall." I'm like, "He's got to be at least 25. He's in his 20s at least." No, he was a teenager. So what happened is,
Hold on. You've not shared this correctly.
Yeah, so in the video, this guy comes. So I got my Ring camera on the front of my house. So this guy's coming from the right, like toward the spillway. He comes in my
Where his
yard.
carport
Yeah,
is.
where my carport and stuff is, down toward the spillway on B Creek, and he sneaks down right with my carports. And what threw me, and this is why I even showed Jessica, is I have a motion light on one of my carports. Well, that motion light come on, and it didn't startle him at all in the video. He walked right by that motion light, it come on, and when it comes on, it's bright. I mean, it lights up. So I'm like, well, that's odd, And Jessica was like, well, he probably robbed our cars and this and that. I'm like, no, watch the video. You can plainly see the motion light kick on, and he walks right past the cars. Well, anyway, so he comes around the carport, and then my floodlight with my Ring camera kicks on, and when that does it, it startles him to death, and he takes off like a little banshee. And Justin's wife, Michaela, she said, he must be gay because that run was gay. I was like, no, come find out he had an ankle bracelet. He hurt his ankle.
So not like a tracking device.
No, not like a tracking device. It was just an ankle bracelet where he sprung his ankle or something like that, and that's what was causing him to wobble the way he was. But here Jessica is. She's up the rest of the night panicking. Not me. I'm fast asleep. I put my coat on.
I would panic.
Well, I put my coat on. I grabbed my gun. So here I go outside, nothing but a coat and my underwear. I'm looking around. I check our vehicles. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. So I come back in. I go back to bed. But Jessica, she's up the rest of the night. She said she just kept looking out the windows and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, you do you.
What's crazy is when you're a target, you're a target.
Yeah.
Just because they didn't get you this time, don't mean that they won't come back.
Yeah. So
Like now he knows, or then he found out that there were cameras at the door, and cameras on the carport. So in my mind, I'd be thinking, this guy's going to the back door next.
Yeah, so Jessica
He's
thought
going
that
through
too.
the side door.
Jessica thought that too, so she took our other Ring doorbell and put it on the side of the house.
Always thinking. Good job, Jessica.
Yeah, she is. She is always thinking. She was like, I'll catch his butt.
Yeah.
I was like, no. I said, my train of thought was, he come around 11:22. He saw, everybody was in the bed. So he's like, that's a good time to hit this house. So I was like, we're just going to stay up late tonight, and I'll catch his butt. Plain and simple. I said, I don't care if I have to stay up till 1 o'clock. I'll catch his tail. Well, about 12 o'clock that evening, a big white truck pulls in the driveway. And I'm fixing some electrical issues there at the house. And Jessica's
Now, this is on a Sunday,
yeah, this on a Sunday.
because that happened Saturday night.
Yeah, this happened Saturday night, Sunday evening, about 12 o'clock. here I am, fixing some electrical issues that needed some attention. And I promised Jessica I would do it. So I was trying to stick.
Last year.
Yeah. So I was trying to stick to my word. So, but anyway, here I am, deep in this. This truck pulls in. She was like, "These people are for you." I'm like, "No, they're not." I said, "Not one person has wrote me, called me, or anything. Said, hey, I'm coming by." I said, "So go out there, see who it is, see what they want." She's like, "I ain't doing it." I said, "Fine, I'll drop everything I'm doing. I'll go out there." And it was the dad to that guy. He'd brought his son with him. And he was like, "Hey, I just wanted to introduce ourselves. This is the guy."
Because Jessica put his video on Facebook.
Yeah, and I asked him too. I said, I asked the look Dad right in the face, and I said, "So how did you hear about this? Did you see the post?" He said, "Oh, I saw the post." He said, "It popped up on my Facebook, and I knew immediately who that was." I was like, "Awesome, that is awesome." And his dad was like, "One, I just want to thank you for not shooting my son." And I was like, "Well, you're very welcome." I said, "Because I did come out here with a gun, and I would have shot." But he was like, "This, this is the guy. He wasn't meaning no harm." And he spoke up. He was like, "Yeah," he said, "me and about 4 of my buddies was, going up and down B Creek playing Ding Dong Ditch."
Yeah. That's not what we used to call it when I was kids.
What'd you call it?
I ain't saying.
Yeah, I know what you call it, but yeah, he was playing Ding Dong Ditch, and he even pointed out the ankle bracelet his dad did. He's like, "If you don't notice, he's wearing the same ankle bracelet as what's in the video." I was like, "Oh, I didn't notice that, but I see now that you do have an ankle bracelet on," and that's what I was thinking back in my head. That's why Run was gay. But I told him, I said, "Dude," I said, "the only thing I got to tell you," I said, "you didn't cause no harm to us." I said, "But," I said, "you have a great dad right here." I said, "You need to listen to him." And he said, "I know." He said, "I love my dad to death." I was like, "Well, you better." And I said, "Because there's not a lot of dads that do this right here."
Yeah, I mean, because really, this is just me being honest with you. Jericho's house would be the last house that I would want to knock on the door to cause problems at.
Yeah,
Like, Jericho's one of those people that they go Rambo on you. Like, there's a good chance he'll tackle you out in the yard with just his underwear on, and then scalp you with his Bowie knife or something like that. That's
the underwear part. I'd gladly do that. I would do that just to humiliate you. No, I would. I don't know. Like that, I just got that inner beast in me. I'm very calm and subtle most of the time, but I promise you, if a fight ever arose, I'd get too excited. I'd get way too excited.
But yeah, Jericho's house would probably be the last place that I want to try that at.
Yeah,
But, like you said, he had a good dad. Brought him by. Was he a neighbor? Did he live close to you?
I think they do live on B Creek. He'd said something about just being down the road or something, so I just assumed that they lived on B Creek. He's actually a coach. I think he coaches football for Whitley County. He had his Whitley County jersey on, and he made some kind of comment about coaching. He's like, "I can't," he said, "I can't get on to the other boys, like punish them." He said, "But I can these guys." He said, "But you come Monday," he said, "I am going to have a good talking to the rest of the boys."
Good.
So I'm assuming he's, he coaches every one of them.
Well, times ain't right for that. Time is not good for that. You were saying earlier that people are talking about if they don't get their EBT cards or their stamps back, this is what you had heard, that they were going to start stealing it right from you when you leave the grocery store.
Yeah, there was 3 or 4 different guys today come in work and was telling me that they've been seeing where people was posting, if they don't, if the government don't open up and they don't get their funds like, everybody's used to, they're going to start robbing people as they come out of grocery stores. So I was like, well, if that's the case, then I'm going to start packing my gun again. Everywhere. I normally have one in the car, but there for a while, I always had it on my side. I don't never do that open carry thing. That's stupid. I'm not trying to boast out here, but I always hide it, but it's always accessible. Yeah.
But so that's scary. That's scary times.
He may not want you telling his business.
the guys, the kids.
That's
dad.
fine. Everybody needs to know this. It was just a innocent kid.
He's a great dad.
Yeah, he is. He's a great dad.
Let that be the business they hear.
Mm-hmm. And I commended him for that. I looked the dad right in the face and I said, "You're a good man." And he said, "Thank you." And come over and shook my hand, and that was the end of that. Yeah, Brother Charles said I never stopped. Well, I did because I got a wife that worries too much and was always afraid that one of her kids are going to get a hold of my guns. But I'm telling you right now, I got complete faith in my kids because I've already done it behind Jessica's back and stuff. But I can lay my gun, any one of my guns, down on any table in my house and my kids will not touch it. My kids know better than to touch crap like that.
Not mine.
Yeah, yours is a little curious.
A lot curious.
Yeah. But mine, I've not withheld them from stuff like this. Like, I've always tried to slowly incorporate their lives in it. I've even took them to the gun range and stuff and let them shoot guns and all this. Now my little girl, whew, she gets a little too excited. When she starts shooting guns, it's like a demon comes out of her or something. Like, she gets way too excited. But them boys, they're cautious. I like that. My girl.
They were toddlers. I don't trust any kid around a gun.
In her eyes, they're still toddlers.
Yeah.
And I'm talking right now. I could take any one of my guns, lay them on the kitchen table, and my kids will never touch it.
I can tell you, there's a lot of people that thought that when they were proven wrong, it was devastating.
Yeah. Well, that's why I don't do it. Caden does have anger issues, but that's why I don't do it. But I'm just saying, my kid. I'm just trying to show an example here that I could do it. I don't do it, but I could. Not for a long period of time. I wouldn't ever do that. I would keep my eye on it too. It's like one of them things, like I would set it down, I'd run around the corner and I'd just poke my eyeballs out and watch.
Don't touch it.
Yeah.
And then you walk away
For a short period of time.
with the camera while the camera's on it.
Yeah, while the cameras are on.
And you start watching from your phone.
Because there for the longest time, my wife even had her house rigged with cameras, like inside of my house.
Yeah.
Not just the outside, the inside. Like we was under 24-hour surveillance.
Big Brother's watching.
Yeah, so she finally got rid of the inside cameras because.
Had somebody living with you, didn't you?
No, she just here recently. I guess she finally was like, "Oh, these are useless nonsense anymore. Now we just need them on the outside, 360 degrees around the house."
Yeah.
Which I guess is a good thing,
Getting call that kid.
Yeah, it caught that kid.
And I used to, we used to live in a neighborhood where we could get away with that, where we could just knock and ditch or whatever. Dude, it was fun. Let me just say, it was fun.
It was. Well, if you grew up around here, I'm sure everybody's, ding dong ditched. Lord, I done it when I was little, but there must be something going on because just the other day, I think it was like Friday evening, my kids come home from school and they're like, "Dad, can we go ding dong ditching?"
Samson said something about ding dong ditching not long ago.
So there must be like videos or something popping up right now
Of other people having fun doing it.
Yeah, because both of my little ones come straight in. Both of them super excited. "Dad, let's go ding dong ditching," and I was busy. I think I was playing a game or something. I was like, "Shut up, leave me alone." I was like, "You ain't going ding dong ditching." I said, "Your mom will kill us all."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "You know what?" They just kept going, kept blah, 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 blah. It wouldn't shut up. I was like, "All right, I'll tell you this. Go outside and wait." So, to give them the impression that we was going to.
Right.
So they was outside forever. Jessica comes in there and was like, "What's the kids doing?" Sean come in and said, "Kids are saying that they're going out there and ding dong ditching." I was like, they're not going ding dong ditching. I said, they're out there, but they're not ding dong ditching.
They've been ditched.
So yeah, they've been ditched by the ditcher. So you gotta be witty with kids. You gotta be quick and witty with them.
Because that wasn't even a lie, right? Because you didn't say, I'll be out there in a minute or anything.
No.
You're like, go outside and wait.
Yep, that's all I said. Go outside and wait. I just made them believe we was going ding dong ditching. And they were so excited. They was out there bouncing around like, yeah.
Craziness.
Jessica will say that's my Jerko line. What a lie. I just told them to go outside and wait. I kept playing my game.
Be out there with you. Never.
Yeah, see, couldn't say that because my little girl's pretty witty too, and she would have caught on to that.
Yeah.
But just say go outside and wait, and then leave it at that. She'll never catch on.
Gotcha.
I'm telling you, she's pretty witty, man. Like, she pulls that crap on Jessica all the time, and it makes Jessica so mad because I do it and she does it. You know, Jessica says,
Learn from the best. And that we call Jericho line. And that we call Jericho line.
yeah, that's what I said. She calls it Jerko line, but it ain't a lie. I didn't lie to him. I told him to go outside and wait. That's it. Jessica says that it ain't a
You
lie.
said, okay, go out and push the button and run. Like
To her
every-
own house?
To
No.
your own house.
No, because then they would have never stopped. And I don't have a doorbell. So,
I have a doorbell.
I don't. So, the guy that was trying to ding dong ditch us, he was out of luck.
You had a ring, didn't you? Isn't that a doorbell?
Yeah, but she put it on the side of the house.
Oh.
So, who's going to who's going to think that, well, the doorbell's on the side of the house?
Yeah. Go to the side.
So, yeah, he'd have knocked and I'd open the door. Hey, man, the doorbell's over there.
You don't mind. Go ring the bell.
He took off running. No, wait, I'm trying to help you. Come back. The doorbell's over there.
It's wild. You know what's crazy? I was actually riding around with brother Charles a couple days ago. We were going to Lexington, and he was talking about the 80s and all the crap he got into in the 80s. And let me just tell you, it sounded like an amazing time.
A lot of them stories do. But, I mean, think of the 80s versus now. There's so much more freedom in the 80s.
Well, there's nothing that doesn't get caught on camera.
Yeah, that too.
Like, I would probably have so many horrible high school stories if phones took video and pictures when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Did they they did when you were in high school, didn't they?
No. No.
You just
I mean, my very first phone, I don't know, I can't remember. My very first phone, I think I was in the 11th grade and I got a Nokia flip phone.
my first phone, I was in maybe 11th or 12th grade. So that's 10 years before you. And it was a track phone. It was a Nokia 6595. Nokia 6595.
Well, funny, we both had Nokias as our...
I think that's the only phone they made back then.
It probably was.
It's like Nokia and Motorola was the
Yeah.
other people that had phones.
Mine was the little one about that big, but it had the pull-out antenna.
Oh, yeah?
And the service on it sucked. I remember I'd always have, when I wanted to make a phone call, I'd have to climb up in my bed, get in the corner of my room, and kind of just prop up against the wall to sit there and talk. And if I moved an inch, I'd lose service.
Mine looked like a mini brick. Like it was just small, like this. It was almost as heavy as a brick, too. It didn't have no cool flips. It didn't have nothing where you had.
Actually, my second phone, once I was able, I got a job and I was able to buy my own phone, I got a Razor, which I thought
Motorola Razr.
Yeah, Motorola Razr.
Those were like the first cell phones that sung to you. You remember that?
Yeah.
Like there were a couple before that, but the Razors were the ones that you could download the really cool songs to play while you were.
Yeah. And it's like, everything has a trend and stuff, but that was when, if you had a Razr, you was a cool guy. you was a preppy kid or something like that.
That's why you bought one.
Yeah, that's why I bought one so I could fit in.
Yeah, what was your first job?
Well, actually, my first job I got when I was 14. I worked at Interstate Auction.
I'm talking about the job that you bought the phone with.
I think that's when I was working at KFC.
KFC.
Yep, I worked at KFC for about 2 years, and that's why I hate.
You know all about the 13 herbs and spices.
I know all about Colonel Sanders and everything. I know how he was a pimp daddy, ran a whorehouse, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah?
I know one of the secret sauces at KFC was backer spit.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. You know how many of them guys I watched dipping?
Oh, no, whoa, that's not. That wasn't his recipe.
No, that was just a secret.
That was an additional.
Yeah, that was a secret recipe that them guys decided to add. But I can't tell you how many times, them guys that batter the chicken, they'd be sitting there with the dip, they just spit right in the batter and mix it in, and then put the chicken in the fryer.
Dude, that is sick.
Yeah. But if people,
Man, I never was a KFC fan, really.
I
Especially then. I didn't eat a lot of KFC back
well, it
then.
ain't just KFC. It's if they don't care to do that at KFC, it's imagine what goes on in all the other restaurants that we don't know about.
I don't want to talk about it.
Ruin you from fast food altogether.
Look at that. If we talk about that, I'll be your size next show.
Well, think about it.
Think about it. When you're fixing to pull in, Paul, the razors are making a comeback. Do you see that? I think Ronnie has like a razor or something.
He probably does. Seriously, it's wild you were at KFC for even for 2 years. Why are you saying that for? See, Jessica and her mom says I have this trend. I don't stay at a job longer than 2 years.
Well, actually, I think that's what it's suggested.
That is what she suggested.
No, I mean, that is what is suggested.
Oh,
that you only stay at a job for a couple of years, and then you go out and find another job. Otherwise, you stay at the same job for years and years. You miss all the pay raises and opportunities because you're just an employee. But a lot of these companies will hire a manager before they'll promote one. You know?
Yeah. Hey, with that being said, anybody watching, you want to hire a manager? I'm probably game. Right money. I'm all about improvement, and I'm very diversified.
My first job was McDonald's.
That's pretty common. A lot of people's first job seems to be McDonald's.
It was right by the house, and we didn't really mess with anybody's food.
Well, see, I started at the auction, and then I got a job as a bus monitor while I was in school. I was like, yeah, get paid to go to school? Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
And then I started working at KFC while I was still bus monitoring and working at the Interstate Auction on my off days from KFC. Then I went to Blue Beacon, worked at Blue Beacon for about 2 years.
That's what they're saying. You're gonna mention the next job, and you're like, I worked there for about 2 years.
Yeah, well,
And
it
then
is
you're
true.
gonna mention the next job.
It is true. It is true. I can't help it. But yeah, it is 2 years. Seemed to be my thing. But no, now I've been at KCEOC for 3 years.
Bam. Well, you're like management there now, right?
I've come in management.
Look at you.
Yeah,
How long were you in the military?
4.
Okay, there's that breaks the trend. There's 2 break the trend.
Exactly. I just broke the trend right there.
Right. You've had in 2 jobs. You had 7 years.
2 pump chump. I'm working on 4 now.
No, I worked at McDonald's, and it was a fun time. And so this is really crazy, but I had such a good time working at McDonald's, and I thought I would enjoy it when I was an adult. And I went there and picked up like a part-time job. This has been like 15 years ago. It's like, I have a little extra time, I always had a pretty good time doing that. And it sucks as an adult.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that. Well, I go in these McDonald's sometimes, and I don't know what word am I trying to think of here? Just not the aroma, just the how they all act. Every McDonald's, they all act the same, like the employees and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they're just high class, crap don't get on the bottom of my shoes type of person.
Are you serious right now? Every McDonald's I ever walked into, everybody I spoke to seemed like they were one bad word away from offing themselves.
Maybe the bottom employees, but when
When you go to McDonald's, you get treated right by the top employees?
no, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, no one gets treated right, but it's just the way they act. They're like, I'm better than you. I mean, you ain't better than me. I'm a paying customer.
I get the exact opposite. Maybe it's because I'm fat and they're like, this guy gets where I'm coming from.
Probably, I don't know. I don't know if maybe
he's got problems too.
maybe I just look too deep into it. Maybe I'm overreading the situation when I go in there and stuff.
And they're all like, can I help you? Like, they almost whisper. And you can almost feel like they don't want to be there at all.
Oh, see, yeah, mine's different then. Like, when I go in there, they look at me with this disgusted face and be like, what do you want?
You've probably seen our episode last week.
I'm like,
And they just can't remember you with your tits out.
yeah, but that was a.
But it's crazy how they don't remember me with mine out.
Yeah,
I got famous doing that.
There was a conversation today. I got asked why my tits was out, and I had to awkwardly explain that. And I didn't. I was like, I don't know. That was just a request, so I done it.
Right.
I'm not. I'm not going to deny a man's request.
Jessica said she misses the Ronald McDonald Toys, a huge place setup. Samson misses those too. And I don't know where Jericho is going. I don't know a single fancy person at McDonald's.
I ain't saying they're fancy. I'm saying that's how they act. Like they always look at me
You're
with.
talking about the employees.
Yeah, the employees. They always look at me like in disgust. I'm like, can I help you? I'm like, one, knock your face off. Talk to me like I'm a regular person. I didn't come in here and do anything to you.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe
Maybe I just go at the wrong times.
maybe so, or maybe you just have a aura about you. You walk in and you're like Jericho Mason, co-host, No Sugarcoating Podcast.
I can't wait for them days.
Yeah.
I can't wait to finally be noticed from this. Like, my face will light up.
Yeah, if somebody's like, hey, you're that guy from the podcast.
You're right, yes.
That's right.
Finally, achievement.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, it's not that great. Every time I get noticed for that Cupid, everybody's like, you look familiar to me. And I'm like,
Okay, when you like whip your hair back, you're like, yeah, I know.
I was like, yeah. So I actually get that a lot.
I just have this familiar
I just
face.
kind of leave it at that. And they're like, no, I'm serious. You look familiar to me. I'm like, try to imagine me without clothes on. That's the first hint.
And then they instantly go to OnlyFans. Like, no, I would remember that.
Yeah. Then finally they figured it out.
So
I had somebody that happened to me at the barber today. Let me tell you what happened to me at the barber today.
yes.
Okay, so I'm sitting at the barber's chair, and just finally get sit down, and the barber's cut my hair, and his phone rings. And it's his wife. He goes, hey, honey, what's going on? I've actually got somebody in the chair right now. And that's all I hear is his side of it. And then, a couple seconds later, he goes, yeah, he's actually sitting right here in the chair right now. And I was like, what is this about?
Did she just recognize your voice? Did she?
No. She didn't hear me. I didn't say nothing.
Oh.
I was quiet while I was on the phone. So then he turns around and he goes, Paul, he goes, my wife's trying to call Sugar Boogers to get some cupcakes ordered. Can she talk to you about it? I was like, we're closed on Monday. There's a good chance my daughter's got my wife's phone, so she don't really answer her phone on Mondays. And so then he hands me his phone. And I'm like, hello. Hey, Paul, this is Susan. I'm wanting this, I'm wanting this, I'm wanting this. I'm like, oh, that's great. That's fantastic. I said, You know what that means? That I'm going to get my hair cut and your husband's going to pay me. This is fantastic. I thought I would lose money here. No, that's great. We can get that order together for you. No problem. No problem at all. So then I leave. Well, after that, everybody in the barbershop's talking about this. They're like, that's the luckiest man in the world, ain't it? Comes in here expecting to drop $20, $25, leaves with a haircut and $20 or $25. I wish that would happen to me, you know? So then I leave, and I bring Samson back because I tell the barber, I was like, actually, my boy needs his haircut too. So let me bring him back. You give us haircuts, and we'll call it even on the cupcakes. And he goes, okay, yeah, that's the deal. So I come back, and then I find out that I'm the topic of the conversation while I'm gone. Because somebody there recognizes me, but they don't know from where. And those guys at the barbershop have hired me 5 or 10 times. Like, I've danced on all their wives' friends. I've danced on all of them. In fact, they don't even get invited to birthday parties anymore because they're afraid I'll show up. Their friends are afraid that I'll show up, so they don't invite them any longer to birthday parties. But yeah, they're like, Paul, you went, but the guy that was in my chair, do you remember him? He goes, he looks familiar. He looks familiar. I don't know where I know him. And they're like, oh, I know where you know him. You watching that www.fatguy.com, aren't you? I said, how would he look with wings on? Like, they give this guy all kinds of trouble before finally let him know that I did the Country Cupid or whatever.
See, now that is a good problem to have, you know, to get noticed like that. Which I was trying to explain our podcast to somebody the other day, and I was like, I showed them a video, and, you know, they didn't really know me. You know, I just try to promote our podcast, right? I try to tell everybody, and I always pull up a clip. I'm like, yeah, you look, here's our podcast. Oh, I know that guy. Oh, do you? You know Paul? Oh yeah, Paul Buchanan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, everybody knows him. Like he's very, very popular.
I get that a lot.
So I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, but when are you going to know the podcast?
Yeah. Well, I try to talk about it as much as I can. Like, every time we go to Walmart, I've got to set aside time to talk to people, or I'm straight in or straight out. Like, if we go just walking around Walmart, our visit's extended by at least 30 minutes just so I can talk to everybody that wants to talk to me. Because I try not to be mean to anybody.
I don't neither, but when Jessica's with me, and I know she doesn't want to stay long, I'm like, all right, we're going to get in and get out. And I like speed walk.
Me too.
Just to avoid getting stopped by somebody. I'll speed walk. I'll try to keep my eyes on the ground. Speed walk. Go.
See, you're just as popular.
No, I'm popular in different ways. You know, I just, a lot of people just know me.
Well, I mean, I think I would rather be your kind of popular.
I would want to be your popular. See, that's the difference.
I mean, I don't like everybody knowing me because I got my gut hanging out and my balls about ready to fall out of my shorts or nothing like that. I don't want to be remembered by everybody like that.
I'm gonna buy you one of them fake plastic sacks.
I thought about that, how funny it would be.
I'm gonna buy you one.
I thought about how funny it would be if I had like a chocolate mark right above my crack, the way my pants slide down a little bit, like I just kind of wiped all the way up or whatever.
That would be funny. I may have missed it, but what's the Thanksgiving thing you're doing? You want to tell her?
Yeah, we're doing. We're going to find 25 unfortunate families to give complete dinners to, not just the dinners, but all the things that you need to cook the dinners and everything else. They're going to get the full deal. 25 families locally, like in the Tri-County area, London, Williamsburg, Barberville, Corbin is kind of the area that we're wanting to kind of stick in, because we've got to deliver all these in one day. We've got a few people that have donated and it's going to help us deliver these. But yeah, we're taking up donations for people that want to help, and we're promoting their businesses on the podcast next month. So if you're a business that want to maybe grow your following or whatever, we will promote all the businesses that are sponsoring our podcast, the Thanksgiving dinner on our podcast.
Yeah, so if you feel compelled to donate to help with the cause, great. And all the extra funds that we don't spend on Thanksgiving is going into Christmas. What are you calling that?
Operation Save Christmas.
Operation Save Christmas is what we're doing. And I really think the Dollar General idea would be great for that.
Well, I've already did it there. I've had 2 runs at it. Very successful. Helped out a lot of families. Even after that, we did some after hours delivering where there were families that their story just kind of hit different. And you wanted to give a little more or do a little bit more. Because the thing with the Operation Save Christmas, there was no criteria.
You just brought your kids.
Just brought your kids. I would tell you, hey guys, on this day, I'll be at the Dollar General. Please bring your families, bring your kids, bring them by to get a toy, a free hot chocolate, a free cookie. There was no criteria you had to meet. I just spent all the money I could buying toys, and I was dressed up like Santa Claus, and I had my DJ stuff there playing Christmas music, and you could bring your kids and then get a toy without any criteria.
Yeah.
But then there were other people that messaged, and some of their stories really needed attention.
And that's how I felt last year with the Thanksgiving thing.
So I'd reach out to some more private donors that had, because when I talked about doing it, they were like, Paul, could we maybe do a whole family's Christmas? I said, yeah, let me see if somebody, if I got somebody. And so then the private donors that were wanting to do the whole family, because that's kind of a thing, I think. Some families like to try to buy other families Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
And we had a few of those. So I didn't get done delivering Christmas presents till almost midnight. And that was the 23rd into the 24th.
That's late. That is late. But yeah, we do have a Cash App. Do you have one? If not, I can get Jessica to send me hers.
I'll just have Jessica send you hers because you're collecting all the money.
Yeah. Jessica, I know you're watching this. Can you send Sinister Hills your Cash App thing? They're wanting to know if we have a Cash App.
And Sinister, I don't know why you've not been on the podcast. We were trying to get you on the podcast last time you were commenting.
Yeah. So
and it's right before Halloween right now.
So when you gonna come on? Well, I mean Friday's the Halloween.
Friday's Halloween.
Yeah, Friday's Halloween.
And you already got a show for Friday.
Yeah, but I mean that shouldn't still stop you. You can come on even after Halloween and talk about how your
good
season,
your hunt went.
Yeah, how good your season went.
What you plan on doing different, or when you guys are opening next year, or what your plans are for next year. We'd love to have you on, and that's regardless of whether or not you're able to do any kind of help. When we spoke last time about getting you on, we weren't talking about Thanksgiving or dinners. It was just about wanting some kind of spooky Halloween flavor right before Halloween. It's kind of what we were vibing with.
So anytime you want to come on, just gladly reach out. Or, we do this every Monday and Friday from 7 to 9. So any Monday or Friday that you're available, let us know. We'll pencil you in.
But
And Justin, by the way, he said, I want to be both of you guys popular. I don't know what the crap he's talking about. He's probably more popular than both of us.
Problem is with his popular, it's different than it's different than ours.
Yeah.
Like his popular is New York popular. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
We're small town popular. And he might not get the credit he deserves, small town. But on the grander scale, he's probably much more well known than you and I either one are.
I know. I've been to New York with him, and I have personally watched the amounts of people that come up and want to shake his hand and talk to him and stuff. And the joy that even brought me. Like, I wasn't even involved. I was just an innocent bystander. But to get to see him shine like that
Yeah.
just brought me immense amount of joy.
But yeah, Justin Mason's kind of a big deal.
He is. And if none of you know who Justin Mason is, maybe, Sinister Hills could employ him in some sort of capacity too. But, he draws for Marvel. He's probably one of the best artists locally here that you'll ever find.
Maybe even in the state.
Maybe even in the state. So, if anybody is looking for any type of art to be drawn, big murals, is that what that's called?
No.
Along the walls?
Yeah.
Ain't that a mural?
You're close.
What's it called? Man, my vocabulary slipped me in my old age.
No, you're close. And I know what you're talking about. A mural or something like that.
Yeah, a
right?
mural or something like that. So anything of that. Justin's your guy. He can do it. He said, "Oh shucks, fellas."
Is it a mural?
Mural. I'm saying moral. It's mural.
Yeah.
It's just our second year, so we work all week. I'm actually at the haunted house. We may work something out soon. Mural.
So me or you neither one have it.
No.
But we were both knocking right around that nail, weren't we?
We was one
We
letter
were
off.
both hammering around that nail.
One letter off. Hey guys, give us a break. Everybody misses a letter every now and then. But anyway, it's just good times.
But yeah, please reach out to us, Sinister Hills, and like I said, we'd love to have you on. Get you talking about what's going on with the haunt, and how can we as a community support you. I think that if the community just kind of got together, what I thought was unique, and let me back up to the barber story, is we were able to barter our stuff. No money exchanged hands. He cuts hair, I need a haircut. I have cupcakes, he wants cupcakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're just able to barter that out. No big deal. Why are we using the camera
And
mic?
not the board mics. Is that really what we're using right now? This is what happens when Ronnie ain't here.
Well, I'll tell you why we're doing it, because Ronnie Bright's not here.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing it. And I believe everybody's hearing us just fine.
Yeah.
And we've not had one problem with the video.
Well, that's because I ain't been jacking with it.
We've not had one problem at all, knock on wood, with this entire podcast tonight.
No, I did notice though. That I got here early. I was playing with them and stuff, and I don't think it's the cameras. I think it's Streamlabs, because I was over.
The people who is watching don't care.
I know. Okay, yeah, that's a conversation for later.
That's a conversation for Ronnie.
Yeah, it's a conversation for Ronnie, and I'll explain it to Ronnie next time I see him. But that's weird. I thought the mics was on right now. We're sitting here talking in these mics like we're doing something.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh yeah, it's those mics.
Huh? Well, they're here. If that's the case,
Well, we don't need these mics, guys.
they're hearing us just great. Because even Kathy Jackson said, "Sounds great."
Maybe we need to change the way we do things.
I don't even know how they're active. I thought I'd shut them off. But anyway,
That's amazing, right? Hold on, that's amazing.
it is.
We can sit here without mics and just have a conversation.
But it makes you look so much professional with these mics here in front of your face.
I like it. I like my face covered up.
Yeah. But anyway, the barter system, though. I wish everybody would go back to the barter system. Like, I love it. Growing up, that's what I based my life off of.
Sinister Hills is donating $100 to the Thanksgiving dinner. We will also do a giveaway money at the haunt this Friday. Someone could win $500.
Wow. How do they win? Just showing up, or do you got to participate in?
First of all, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the donation for our Thanksgiving dinner. And we are going to spotlight you through the month of November on our podcast and stuff. But about your other competition, how does one man enter that?
Oh, you talking about putting your business to work, man?
Yeah, that might be interesting. But it's Friday.
So Friday night, Halloween night, you go to Sinister Hills and could win $500.
Yeah, could possibly win $500.
So not only do you get to hang out, go to the spooky house, haunt, whatever, man, you win $500 on Halloween.
And that's intriguing. You've caught my attention on that.
Jericho's like, what are they going to type? What are they going to write next?
Well, I want to know, like,
Oh, how do you win $500?
yeah, like what's the
Is it like a ticket?
yeah, the golden ticket? They don't sound as good as the real mics. Otherwise, I would not be able to tell you we were using camera mics. Sounds thin, no low end at all, and background noise. Well, we can't help it. I don't know how to shut them off and turn the mics on. Are we muted? Let me look. Keep talking. I know that could be loud.
Raylan and Sailor entered a competition at the store in Williamsburg. Send people to their Facebook and vote for 16 and 18 and 12 and under, please. Are we has it changed any?
You should be good now.
This mic? It is this mic.
What do you mean?
It's all right.
What's the best haunted house around y'all?
Hold on a second. Guys, Jessica's got some kids that's entered a competition at the store in Williamsburg. I believe they have a Facebook page. She'd like some of our listeners to go check out the page. Her kids have entered that competition. Their numbers are 16 and 18 in the 12 and under. And I think it might be a drawing or maybe a pumpkin competition.
I think it's a pumpkin.
But yeah, please check it out.
They have to go through the haunt, find the key master, get a key. If it unlocks the lock, you pick a box, and it has money prizes up to $500. So cash prizes are $20, $50, $100, and $500.
Dude, that sounds so fun, don't it?
Yeah, that does.
That's like some of that. So do you get like a hint on who the key master is?
I guess you just go to every actor and say, "Give me the key."
That would suck.
Well, I'm going to have to call on Bigfoot to go through it and force them to give me the $500 key.
Dude, you got to do that. How are we not? I can't do it. But you ought to. You ought to take Ronnie with you.
It'd be nice.
Me and you've done a haunt. You and Ronnie haven't done one.
Yeah. It'd be nice. Like, I would love for, like, Sinister Hills or Ferriston's Haunted Forest or something to let us go through and record it.
We don't. No. That's a bad idea. We don't want to do it. They got to make money, man. We can't record their haunt.
No, I'm talking about, like,
people know what their haunt is.
The very last day. That's why I was trying to tell Lisa, let us go through the very last day so that we can make a good video for them, so that way they can showcase the next year,
Justin said he'll go with you.
Justin's always game. And Justin said he'll buy, too, so.
You could win $20, $50, $100, and $500. So there's going to be like 4 winners.
Yeah, maybe me and Justin need to do that. And we'll just split the winnings. You will meet him. He tells you to pick a key.
Oh. See, that's interesting. So imagine this guy. Now, in my mind, I went straight New York, okay? This guy's got some bloody face on. And he's like, Keymaster, which key? And under, it's like 1,000 keys right here. Under his jacket, he's got just 1,000 keys, like Rolodexes or gold chains. When you think of a Subway New York guy selling you a watch, he's like, hey, what do you want? I'm like, whatever you need. Mm-hmm. That'd be kind of neat.
She said nobody leaves without a key.
So that's awesome.
Nobody leaves without a key, but there's only 4 prizes.
That means only 4 keys unlock doors.
Yeah.
Or locks. Man, Justin's about it.
Oh, yeah, Justin's game. I'm game for it. But I got to take my kids trick-or-treating first. And I know you do, too. So we'll do our kids trick-or-treating, and then me and you'll go.
How late are you guys open on Friday?
Yeah, how late are you going to stay open? Hopefully decently late.
Like, you guys are open real late. Maybe I'll go.
I'm going to go dressed up.
I'm not going dressed up.
I am.
I'm not going to go dressed up. Like, hey, Justin, that's the invitation to you too, Ronnie Bright. Justin said, you, Jericho, and him. Deal, plan on it. All right, so there's 3. We just got to find out what time. He has 1 leg.
Oh, that's easy then. Just find a one-legged guy. He's just said, me too, Ghostbusters.
Oh, he's going to dress up like Ghostbusters.
Yeah, because he's got his proton pack and stuff now. Yeah,
It's protein pack.
Yeah, of course he's going to show that thing off. And the best part about it is it grows with excitement.
So we just need to find out what time Sinister Hills closes.
They'll tell us here soon. As soon as we figure that out. But, I'm sure through the conversation here we got
12 o'clock. They close at midnight.
Oh, perfect time. Residential starts at 6:30.
It's like 6 to 8 or something, or 6 to 9.
Yeah, 6 to 9. So Ronnie said he's going as a pastor. He said Ronnie's going to be rebuking the demons as we go through.
Praying for one-legged men.
So it's a date. Sinister Hills, you got 3 people coming guaranteed.
Yeah, maybe some of the people watching like to check that out. Man, it sounds like a good time. You'll have a chance to win money, and it's all the way up till midnight. So you can spend the very last second of Halloween going through a haunted house. Sounds pretty amazing.
It is.
7 to 12. Last person leaves, or until the last person leaves.
So we got. We got this Boo on Main here. Got to do that, and then we got residential. Hopefully that won't take too long. Now, Justin, you got to do yours too. You got kids also, and then after we're done residential, we'll meet up. We'll all hop in a car together, and we'll go to Sinister Hills.
Sounds like a plan. Anybody watching?
Yeah.
You should consider going in our party.
Well, he said y'all should stream that. So I would love to. If Sinister Hills would allow us to, I would love to, seeing that it's going to be the last night anyway.
Or like stream it live? We can't
Well,
stream it live.
I probably won't stream it live, but I would love to record it. I want to take my GoPro and record it.
Like if I own a haunted house or a haunted thing, I wouldn't let you do it.
But it's the very last night. Like,
Doesn't matter, man.
like this could
We
be.
got tricks up our sleeves, man. I'd be like, nah, this is just for Sinister Hills. This is not for the world. This is the pay-per-view right here.
But it could be really good promotion for them, though.
Well,
let us do some good editing.
you know what is a really good promotion? A haunted house on Halloween. That sounds
It could, yeah, that is.
sounds like that's really all the promoting you need to do.
I don't know. I like recording things.
Sinister Hills, if you would, send us your logo and stuff so that we can throw you up
We do
on the
need
screen
that.
and stuff. Again, we appreciate your generosity, your kindness to help these families out.
Yeah, so we do need your logo and stuff to get you advertising on our show.
We can stream our so Ronnie's talking like a Blair Witch project.
Yeah, and I can do
You
that
guys are
too.
like snot and
I can do that too. I got the stuff where I can bring my GoPro here facing at my face. I'm like, oh God.
we've had 3 $25 winners, a $50 winner, and several smaller prize winners. Oh, so they've been doing this the entire time.
Oh, that's pretty good then. That's good promotion though. That's like
So let me ask you this. Does that mean there's guaranteed going to be a $500 winner on Halloween night?
If no one's won it yet.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I get not letting it go like the first couple weeks of it or whatever, but if it's the last night, is it just maybe there'll be a $500 win, or is there definitely going to be one?
I mean, originally, the way she said that is like, there's definitely going to be a $500
Why are we
winner.
assuming it's a she?
I don't know.
You've said that 5 or 6 times. I've been like, huh.
I mean, I don't know. The
We're
name.
thinking of Lisa. We're thinking of the lady on the bypass.
Yeah.
They're she's, and they do the businesses.
Yeah, so that just assuming Sinister Hills is ran by a female also.
Yeah, do it with Ronnie Bright leading the charge.
Well, I mean, if I'm recording, I need them behind me so that way it will get their reactions too.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I'm glad we skipped the wheel tonight. I really felt like I was going to probably get it tonight.
Brother was trying to get us to do it.
I'm not a she. Thank you for clearing that up, Mark.
Yeah. Thank you for
We apologize.
because all the other haunts around here are led by females, so we just
There are a few, yeah.
So we just assumed this one was too. Sorry about that.
No. We did not.
I did.
We did not.
There's no line about it. I 100% did. So thank you for clarifying that you are a man. Or are you? With
Most
this,
definitely. Yeah, I really felt like I would get that wheel tonight, so I'm glad that we skipped on that. Leave it to Jericho to call it.
I can't help it. Call it wrong. Leave it
Call
to
it
Jericho.
wrong, yeah.
Leave it to Jericho to call it wrong.
I'm charging him double.
Hey, that's fine. Because Justin already agreed to pay. So,
Charge me triple then.
yeah, charge me anything you want. It's okay. That works out perfect. Because I'm still going.
It was Jericho, not we. That's right. Jericho.
Well, we do this podcast together, so
However, Ronnie's not here for the disclaimer that we do not stand behind everything Jericho says.
I'm sorry. That's my assumptions. I got it wrong. Learn from your mistakes. We grow together, guys.
Yeah, I like watching. It's like being on a train ride that's fixing a wreck every time we get live on this show.
Yeah, it's a ever long lasting joke. That's what's about to come out of my mouth, and sometimes tail. No, we don't need pronouns though. We're way past pronouns. We don't do pronouns here. It's just
So it's gonna be you,
Ronnie and Justin.
dude. That's gonna be a good time.
I'm going dressed up. Justin said he's going to go dressed up. Ronnie's being Ronnie.
Right. Like, wouldn't it be neat if he had like the whole Catholic priest instead of pastor? He went as a priest.
I got a bow tie he can wear.
They don't wear bow ties, man.
He's an upgraded priest. I don't have the.
Leave it to you, man. I'm like, want to be? He'd be like, he can wear my bow tie, bro. That'll sell it. No,
I mean, I don't have the collar, and I say Ronnie doesn't either. So what's the next best thing?
I bet
A bow
Ronnie
tie.
probably does have a collar.
He probably does have the collar, and if he does, then he needs to wear it.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't, next best thing, a
Then
bow
he should
tie.
have like, he should have Tito's holy water.
Yeah.
Sky.
I rebuke you, demon. Wake up. Now give me the key. We will win that $500.
There's no way.
We will.
There's no way.
We will win it, and then I'm taking that $500, and it's going into our giveaways.
There you go.
100%.
I love that.
I will do it. I will win that $500, and I'm turning around and I'm putting it into the funds. It's either going into Thanksgiving or Christmas, one of the two.
So if you missed it earlier, we were talking about how floating around the internet, there's all kinds of misleading Thanksgiving dinners. Once we were actually talking about this last night. Jericho was on the phone with the Aldi's thing, and we're winning it. And yes, I love that idea. So Justin's in on that too. If he pulls the key, it's getting donated.
Boom. I mean, why not donate it? It's money you wasn't planning, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead. We're going to speak it into existence. We will win this $500, and it's going straight into our giveaway funds.
That'd be amazing. So I was talking about Aldi's and their $40 thing again, because man, that really got to me. Like you, Jessica, spent how much time did you spend? Like, because you can't just put I want 25 of these. You have to individually add everything.
Yeah,
to
the way
cart.
Aldi's works, which is stupid. Yeah, so she had to get the list. You know, Aldi's, they provide you a list of what is included in that
For the $40.
For the $40. Then you got to take that list and you got to add individual items into the cart. So we went through and added 25 individual items. You know, 25 of each item.
That way we get a total. See where.
Yeah, that way we get a total.
And it was like almost $1,200 total.
Yeah, it was almost $1,200.
So what is? But I mean, you can do the math on that. Was it 40 times 25, right?
Yeah, 40. Yeah, 40 times 25.
That's 1,000, and then I guess taxes or whatever.
Yeah,
40 times 25. It was okay. So it was like $1,200. Is 11 something is what you told me.
yeah, it was almost $1,200 after taxes and everything. But then I went on Sam's Club. I was like, okay, let's compare prices.
Well, hold on. That was before we found out that was a 3-pound turkey breast is all you were getting.
Yeah, a 3-pound turkey. I mean, the Aldi's meal will feed one person comfortably.
Like with leftovers.
Yeah, with a little bit of leftovers off of one person. So we could go to Sam's Club, and everybody knows Sam's Club is big items, bulk items. So I done the same thing. I was like, all right, let's take a little time here. I went through and I added pretty much everything I got last year, you know, which was, you seen it, you held it.
It was like 50 pounds worth of crap.
Yeah, it's like 50 pounds worth of crap. And I done the same thing. I just put 25 of every item, and for like $200 more.
It was a 15-pound turkey.
Yeah, a 15-pound turkey, not a 3-pound turkey breast, but a 15-pound turkey, and all the fixings that, you know, a family will need for Thanksgiving for an extra $200 compared to Aldi's. You getting enough that will feed a family of 5 or 6 comfortably.
With all the fixings.
With all the fixings.
Minus the turkey pan.
Yeah, minus the turkey pan.
And butter.
No, I added
butter in it?
I added butter. I added
And gravy.
4 pound of butter per thing. Yeah.
You can tell you Southeast Kentucky, man. They're going to need about 4 pounds of this butter with that turkey.
Yeah, 4 pound of butter and gravy, and a decent sized gravy thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, literally everything: rolls, turkey, butter, desserts, all that, just like we done last year. And it was just a little over $1,300.
So by the time what we're kind of looking at safely is that 25 meals is going to cost somewhere between $1,500 and $1,600. Can we say that?
Yeah, that's going to give us comfort room. Yeah,
That's what I mean. Safely, we can say $1,500, $1,600. That's the pans to even cook the food in.
yes,
Well, I mean the turkey in, not like a pan or a pot to cook green beans in or nothing like that, but a pan for the turkey.
yeah. So $1,500, 25 families. That's what we're reaching for right now.
Once we hit that, then the money switches over to the Operation Save Christmas Fund.
Yep. So we got big plans this
Next couple months.
this fabulous holiday season. If you're going to Sam's, I need some witches brew. We will be going to Sam's Club. So give me the money, and I'll gladly pick it up while we're up there.
Or you can buy some for me and you can come to the bakery and pick it up.
You do have it, don't you?
No, I don't have any.
Oh, yeah.
No, did you not see my post? They're charging $114 for 18 cans of that right down the street from here.
Wow.
$114
For 18 cans.
Yeah, just down the street.
Ronnie Smith said, "Hey guys."
What's going on, Pastor Ronnie?
Yeah. Oh, now we got Ronnie Bright and Ronnie Smith on here. Yeah, that's crazy. What's the math on that? 100. You said 114.
$114 for 18 cans of Witch's Brew.
That's like $6.50 a can.
It's ridiculous. I know that.
Kayla wants. Well, we mentioned Witch's Brew, and all kinds of people starts chiming in.
Hey, Sinister Hill's got some Witch's Brew.
We
Jessica, take the kids to Sinister Hill with Jericho, Ronnie, and everybody else.
I think Jessica's even been looking for that cotton candy. So that Witch's Brew and cotton candy Alani's. If you want some,
thank you, Pastor Ronnie.
Sinister Hills has it right now.
Go up there. Could win $500.
What blows my mind is how these Alani's have just skyrocketed. Like the popularity of them has went through the roof. Like what is in them? Is it like cocaine or something?
I don't know what it is. But see, I've been searching for that because I thought it would be really good to have here at the bakery. If nothing, the draw of it being here.
For females, 100%.
Because you can't find it nowhere.
Well, what it is,
So I thought if we could promote that we had it here, that it may encourage people to come to buy it and they might grab a snack or a cupcake while they're here. So my, but then I grab it and I take it to the clerk, my 18 pack, because I was so excited that I had it. Take it up there. He scans it. He goes, "That'll be $114." And I said, "No way. Serious?" It's like $114. I said, "Sir, I totally underestimated or how much this was going to be. I put a bag on the shelf. I can't make money at like that.
No.
That's crazy. That's like,
I mean,
man, we used to be able to pick up Heaven Hill bottles of liquor for $6 or $7.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to sell them for at least $10 a can to make a decent profit. You could sell them for $9 and make a good profit still, too.
Nobody's going to buy a $9 can of Witch's Brew.
No one will. I don't know. There's some of these people that's really addicted.
Like they were charging, I think, $8.
Well, because
if you bought it per can.
They're like 0 calories or 1 calorie or something like that per can. And that's what, everybody's like, oh, I'm on this diet thing. But they're carbonated. The carbonation doesn't really.
Didn't they say that they're causing people to have heart attacks?
Well, I mean, Red Bulls do too. And
well, that's what they say.
Yeah, but so you just got to look past all that nonsense stuff. I don't know. I don't get the addiction of them. Because every female, because it's only females I hear talking about Alani's.
That's because no men would own up to it. Not that they don't do it, but they're not owning up to it.
I have tasted one. She had this orange creamsicle, I think is the one I tasted.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, oh, this tastes just like the ice cream and stuff. So I took a sip of it. It tasted similar, but it didn't hit my palate. I was like, no, that's not for me. I'm like Nakona, I'm a Red Bull guy.
Not even the witches that brew them will buy that.
No.
I seen him at Hardee's a couple days ago.
Oh, he's at Hardee's, huh?
He was.
I seen him down here off of 5th Street doing some landscaping the other day.
That's probably the same time I seen him. He had some gravel on a trailer and on his truck.
Probably. Could have been the same day.
So that guy's staying busy.
Oh, he tries to. He definitely tries to stay busy.
Guy's staying busy.
Jessica said, I've never had a Red Bull. Jessica Matters did. Hardee's is our go place too, kind of.
Well, you know that, Conan. Come by any Monday or Friday around 5 o'clock. And Jericho and Ronnie's hanging out in the lobby.
Well, 6 o'clock. Ronnie likes to wait till 6 o'clock to go to Hardee's, and then I think he does that because he knows my anxiety gets the best of me, and I'm like, man, we're really cutting it close. We need to get back to the podcast
because he knows I'm not rolling in here till 6:30.
Yeah, that's it. That is why he does that. But me, I'm like, yeah, 6 o'clock. Like, why can't we go at 5? You know?
I got here at like 10 minutes after 6 today.
Yeah, you done good. Like I was, it was a little warm in here. So I was like, I'm gonna go outside and sit down, and I wasn't sitting out there 3 minutes. You rolling. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. It's been a crazy day. I seen him at the shopping center today. Dakota's getting around, man.
Yeah, he definitely is.
I mean, all he needs is a red and white sweater and a goofy hat. We'll call him Waldo, man. Everybody's seeing him.
Yeah. He didn't even talk. Look at it. Kona called him out. He's
Really, you should have said something, Justin. I didn't see you.
Kona called his tail out. Well, it's been a good show.
We actually, guys, it's been a really tough week for all of us here, and we didn't know that we'd even have a decent show when we started. But I mean,
I told you. What did I tell you? I told you as soon as it gets going.
as soon as we start talking, because we don't talk to one another before shows. Like, he'll look at his phone, and I won't bother him, so I'll look at my phone, and probably vice versa. But like, we don't have a conversation before the conversation most of the time.
Because we don't want to ruin what conversations we could be having during the show.
And that's the reason. One of the reasons why that's an excuse that I'll use to be here at 6:30 is because ain't no sense in hanging out with him for an hour before the show without any conversation.
Well, like today, I just took it as like my mellow time. Like, okay, I'm here. I'm clear my head. I laid right there on that couch for a few minutes, just done my hoosahs, my meditations.
Yeah.
Then I went outside and sat down. You pulled in. I'm like, all right, let's get it started.
Now, time to get the show going.
But with that being said, I think now's perfect time to any.
Yeah, let's go ahead and call it. A big shout out to Sinister Hills, guys. They just tuned in, seen what we were doing. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm in. And then we got to find out that they're doing a haunt Halloween night, Friday. It ends at 12 or until the last person leaves. Is the way I read that.
Yep.
You could win $20, $50, $100, or $500 going through the haunt.
You got to find a one-legged man
With a bunch of keys.
who is the key master. Ask for the key, and he'll give you one, but you don't know what prize you're going to get.
Everyone gets a key.
Everyone gets a key.
So you don't even have to ask.
Yeah.
It's like, here's your key.
I mean,
Good luck.
I hope it ain't that simple.
Good luck.
Yeah, I hope that, like there's some kind of search for it, but we're gonna find out.
It'd be awesome. All right, guys, again, thank you for watching. We will see you again next Monday. Remember, Friday is a recorded show with Larry Dickerson. Jericho and Ronnie will be here at the bakery at the podcast Friday for Boo on Main in Corbin
With a special guest, Bigfoot.
with Bigfoot.